Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Welcome if you're new and welcome if you're not. So Diddy is on the run. You know, he's got on his private jet and he's flew out to the Caribbean. He is in hiding. So while his sons are being arrested and probably questioned for maybe their participation in some of Diddy's, you know, freak-off and sexual assaults, he's on the run. Why is Diddy on the run? Probably because his buddy, his mate, Russell Simmons, probably, you know, told him it was the best move to make. When they were closing in on him, I can guarantee you he got on the phone to Russell and Russell Simmons said, look, I've had loads of these charges myself. You know what I done? I took my ass and I ran out of the USA and I got away with it. See, they shouldn't have let Russell Simmons get away because Russell Simmons is now able to advise guys like Diddy who want to get away with, you know, sex trafficking, assaults and freak-offs and drugging women, and they're getting tips by, you know, the likes of him. As you can see, Diddy's been circling himself with some real devilish characters. You know, he spent time with, you know, Clive Davis, who is the one who probably introduced him to these freaky, you know, sexually explicit and assaulting ways. Then he's been moving with Russell Simmons. As I said, he's chummy with R. Kelly, one of the biggest perverts who's in jail now. Now, is Diddy scared to go to jail? I don't know if Diddy's scared to go to jail. I mean, he likes men, and there's a lot of men in there, so he's got that men element, but he's probably scared to go to jail because he probably likes to make people his victim more than he wants to become a victim, because those freak-offs that are going to be going on in jail, it's going to be something different, you know. P. Diddy is going to find out what it's like to be the victim, you know. It's not going to be him, you know, drugging, you know, inmates and stuff like that. No, they're all gang up on him, and, you know, they're all attack him. And, you know, he will, you know, understand what his victims were going through. So Diddy probably is scared. And that probably is why Diddy's run on the private jet. Now, have the feds done a proper thorough search of Diddy's house? They've been to his 2 homes. But, you know, they need to be doing more than just looking around the property, looking at laptops. They need to start digging. I mean, does Diddy have bodies under them mansions? It's very, very possible. We all know the rumours that he's linked to the death of even his ex-wife. You know, he's allegedly linked to, you know, Tupac and Biggie's killings, and, you know, he allegedly has some real slimy, you know, contacts in the feds before who were willing to cover up for him, but those guys have died, they've gone, and he don't have that, you know, the friends in the feds anymore to keep him protected, which is why the feds are raiding his house. You know, before he could have called up, you know, his cop mates, and they could have made sure that, you know, the feds did not raid his house, or he could have made a quick payout to them, but he doesn't have that privilege anymore. And, you know, it's closing in on him, and Diddy knows his time's up. He doesn't care about his sons. He'd rather, you know, run away. He probably sent one of his, you know, lawyers to help them out, but he's more concerned with getting away with his crimes. Now, as for his daughters, I've been saying this for a while. Who is going to check up on his daughters? I mean, there's been so many allegations of Diddy, yet Diddy's been able to keep his daughters. No, you know, no interaction with child protective services. This is the sort of privilege you get when you're a celebrity. You can be doing freak-off, sexual assaults, drugging women, all these crazy allegations, and the child protective services, they're not even going to look in on you once because you're rich. And that's what Diddy's been running with for a long time. His money, his status, and the fact that he's surrounded himself with a bunch of perverts who are willing to back him up at any cost. How much do you want to bet when Diddy, you know, gets convicted? All these people who have been involved in his freak-offs act like they've never been to his parties, act like they don't know him. Who wants to bet Jay-Z never says his name again? Will Smith, you're not going to hear anything from Will Smith when it comes to Diddy. All these guys are going to abandon him, and he knows it. If his sons are smart, they should just spill all Diddy's secrets right now. They should just tell what he's been up to, because they may be some form of a victim of their father. And the truth is, Diddy will be willing to hand them out to dry. It wouldn't surprise me if he's, you know, trying to persuade them to take the charges. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to see you on the next video.